As a part of our journey to go full-time, I had some questions about my air conditioning working good and efficiently. So I had our RV tech Chuck come out and do a walkthrough and check our air conditioning. And in this video, we're going to explain how the air conditioning works in an RV and what you can expect. And this might help some of y'all that are not as tech savvy, just like I am.
Okay, say that. I'm sorry.
Okay, automotive and home-based units have taps that you can put gauges on. These roof-mount air conditioners do not have taps. When they lose Freon, they lose it all. They don't lose a little bit. Okay, it's because a line is cracked. Most dealerships are not set up to repair a cracked Freon line and recharge it, because you have to put a saddle valve on it, refine the leak, solder it shut, vacuum it down, and recharge it, just like you would a home unit. But these don't have the valve on them, so what do you got to do? You got to put one on. Okay, so now valves in time are going to leak. I don't care who puts them on, what kind you use, they're going to seep a little bit because it's a rubber seal on metal. So once you've had one repair, 9 times out of 10, every year or two, you're going to have to take it back in to somebody who can do it and, you know, recharge it again.
So would it be better to just replace it, probably?
Well, you're talking a cost of, I just fixed a do-it-therm the other day, put a saddle valve on it, found a crack, soldered it shut, recharged it. It's working great, should be good for a couple of years, no problem. Cost the guy $250.
Okay.
The heat pump to replace was $1,400.
Okay, so you could do that for 7 years. I mean, 7 times.
Yeah.
Before you pay for that. Okay.
Yeah, but like I say, 99% of the RV industry classify these throwaways.
Okay.
I've been in the industry so long that, you know, I'm back from the day when we repaired them. We didn't replace them if you had a cracked line.
Okay. And Chuck we had a Fleetwood Providence, and Chuck came out and repaired a bunch of stuff that needed to be repaired on our Fleetwood. We trust Chuck so much so that if there was something wrong with the RV, we would bring it back to his area, which is, what is your area? North Alabama, basically?
Basically Birmingham to Huntsville.
Birmingham to Huntsville.
My home location is actually Bluntsville.
Okay, but do you have a place you can fix them there?
I have a shop down below the house, yeah.
Okay, so you can take it to his shop. But Birmingham to Huntsville, listen, if you have a problem with your RV, we swear by Chuck. We tell everybody about him. He's great. He knows what he's doing. And we thought that the Freon had leaked out of our back to RVs. I mean, back to air conditioners. But he's showing us how, nope, it's the way they cycle that makes it sometimes feel a little warmer in the bedroom than it is in the front of the coach. Okay.
But you want to make sure your appliances are working right. But what you also want to check is make sure you're not building soot. Bugs haven't crawled in there and got burned to a crisp, you know, and blocked things up. Air conditioners, basically the same principle. You just don't have a gas system on them, but you do have 2 fan blades. You have an evaporator and a condenser. They all need to be cleaned periodically, you know. I tell most full-timers, year and a half, 2 years maximum.
Okay.
Because depending on your location, here, pollen is everything this time of season. And right now, I've got one girl, she's actually undercover. She got a awning, big tent garage over it, but she's living in it full time. And she's in a pine forest.
Oh, God.
And her air conditioner, she had it on the other day for the first time this spring. And she goes, you could see the waves of yellow pollen coming through. And she said it worked great. Got up the next morning, it was cooling, but not as good. I went over there, and it was the condenser on the outside was packed full.
Oh, okay.
I got up there with a hose and hosed it out, went back to work.
Okay, so I can't check the refrigerator or
Well, the gas system, you want somebody who
Right.
knows what they're doing, you know.
And you do that?
Oh yeah, I do everything on a coach except for chassis. I don't do chassis repairs.
Okay.
Engine, brakes.
And what does it cost to check an air conditioner?
Well, to go through a whole coach on, you know, for say the yearly maintenance, a coach's size, you're looking probably 150, 200 bucks at my labor rates. Other companies charge a lot more than I
Right.
do, you know, so it may be 300 or 400.
But see, you're talking to somebody. Now, my husband's not this way. He says don't mess with it till it breaks.
No.
I am the type that says
Preventive
maintenance.
Maintenance on a coach will save you big money.
I tell him all the time on our cars, let me do the cars, let me do this, because I believe in maintenance instead of repair. I was raised with 6 brothers and a dad, so I know.
Yeah,
So
I know.
we do want to schedule you to do this.
Yeah, that's not a
Okay,
problem.
and if you can do it today, that's fine. If not,
Well, I went through them the other day when we were here, just overglanced them, and everything looks to be in good shape.
okay.
You know, so right now I'd say this time next year,
Okay.
you know, you probably want to have them all done.
Okay.
And like I say, whether I do it or you take it into a dealership, you want to. A lot of the dealerships have what I call parts changers. They are not somebody who actually knows the hardware.
Right.
Somebody walks by and tells them what to do, you know, type thing. And you just gotta feel out dealerships. In some situations, you can actually stand off the distance and watch, you know. Most places are gonna take it around behind the fence where you never see what they're doing. I've got customers that have questioned dealerships, and I said, that's real simple. Get you a little black felt pen or a little white marker, and, you know, go mark these things. And, you know, if they've taken it apart, the marks are going to be moved.
Right. Phone number for Chuck's RV, and he does texting.
This one is 18-degree differential between what's going in and what's coming out. But it's being split and going twice as far, so
Okay, so the right-hand side of the vents is the intake.
always look at the coach as driver and passenger.
Okay, driver's side.
Because left and right, when you're facing one direction,
Okay.
is opposites. It's always driver side,
Intake.
passenger side. Driver side is intake on this model. Output is passenger side.
Okay.